Evening, everyone. Hope everyone is ready for some Panther basketball action tonight. As tonight, the Noster High School boys will be facing the Huskers for the third conference game this season. I'm joined here with Russ Arnold. I'm not doing too bad tonight, Corbin. The Panthers are currently. Do you know their record per chance? I do not. It's not a great thing for your play-by-play announcer to not know your own team's record, but tonight I did get a chance to talk to Coach Stratton about the Noster Panthers game plan against this tough Higginsville team that is always kicking our butts. But their game plan tonight, as you can see, they're already executing it pretty well. They need to beat Higginsville's full court press, basically just get past half court, keep them out of the paint and keep them from scoring in the paint. That is primarily how Higginsville scores most of their points. And Higginsville's key shooters are number 1, William Button, and number 3, Robert Allery. So you just got to keep those guys off the perimeter and ensure that you get your ball to the right playmakers, like number 10, Keyshawn Callaway, number 24, Jay-Sean Jackson. Jackson shooting his second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. Huskers get the ball back. Allery inbounds into Button. Allery brings it down, back out to Button. Over to Page. To Jennings. Back to Page. Todd driving in. Gets blocked at the rim. Todd gets the board back, though, and puts it back up. 1-2 Huskers. Long pass to Gentry in the paint. And that's another easy 2 for the Panthers. Button bringing it down. Allery in the corner, passing it to Jennings. Wide open in the paint. Todd, but he misses the lay. Gentry gets the board and passes it out to Callaway. Callaway driving in. Crazy shot there. Button bringing it down for the Huskers. Allery back out to Button. Playing hot potato over there. Jennings in the corner looking for someone to pass to. Finds Todd in the mid-range. Callaway jumping in front of the pass there. Steal for the Panthers. Callaway driving in, passes it to Collier. Taking the charge. Callaway to the line for 2. I lied. It was an inbound foul. Williams inbounds to Jackson, who's picked off by Allery. Jackson not getting a foul there. Todd sending that one into the student section. Speaking of the student section, we've had a great turnout of crowd here. You got the Husker fans, and then you got the Panthers fans. And you look over there and you see the student section. There's just a lot of Panther spirit tonight here in this gym. Yeah, there's a lot of life here tonight. Recently, show out hasn't been too good because of the weather. It's been snowing. Roads are terrible. People can't leave their house. So, and a quick drive down Highway 13. Just Huskers get right here, it's real easy for them. Back in the action after a quick water break. Callaway inbounding for the Panthers. Gets it back to Gentry. Here it is. This is what the Panthers have to deal with all night tonight. Just gotta get it past half court. Let's try to get it in the paint. Page keeps it alive, passes it straight to Williams. Williams takes the foul. Getting a little chirpy there. Williams inbounding it for the Panthers. Williams pass intercepted there by Button. Button driving in. Out to Allery. Allery to Page. Allery loses it. Panther ball. Panthers need to capitalize on this here. Any points will do. Callaway inbounds for the Panthers to Jackson. Jackson kicks it back to Callaway. Callaway over the top to Collier. Back out to Callaway. Puts it up 4-2. 5-4 Panthers. 5:30 left in the first quarter. Williams slips up there after knocking out the ball. Jennings to Page in the paint. Page getting up there for that board. Straight hustle there from Brock Page, number 45 for the Huskers. Gentry inbounding for the Panthers now. Puts it over top to Callaway. Callaway out to Jackson. Jackson driving inside with the left. Collier gets the board from it. Three on him. Should be an over top foul there, but Panther ball anyway. Callaway. Over the top to Gentry. Gentry puts up the three. Off the front of the rim. Jennings gets the rebound. Benjamin taking it down. And number 30, Caden Aversman, lays it in for the Huskers.
Looking here what Coach Stratton had to say before this game, you look at these Huskers, they're putting 4, if not 5, of their players before half court. Before the Panthers get the ball across half court, they're playing inside press early for a chance to get past half court.
Yeah, the entire school of Lafayette County, they have very, very high pride in themselves, and they're very confident in what they do. In football, they run a 5-2 front, and they send 2 blitzers every time. In basketball, they're going to run full court press because they simply think they're better than you. And the Panthers just have to overcome that. And
that's just something teams have to overcome and push through as the game goes on.
And you can't. You saw there, Button and Allery. I said it at the start, 1 and 3. You got to keep those shooters off the perimeter and keep them guarded, or they're just going to do that to you, man. While we're at this short intermission, we'd like to thank our sponsors for the yearbook this year. Angie Marie's, Buzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbook this year. And we're back, folks. 3:56 left in the first quarter. It's currently 5-14. Huskers lead the Panthers in tonight's varsity matchup. Callaway inbounds it to Williams there, and it's knocked out of bounds by Allery. Panthers get it past half court. Jackson puts it up lays it in for 2. 7-14 in the first quarter.
Tyler Brandenburg coming in for James Williams.
Oh my gosh, Gentry just gets mauled at half court. Again, it's that full court press. You just you gotta figure out a way to beat it.
I say the Panthers are gonna have to really adapt to this because Huskers have been playing like this all game. You know, not just gonna have to find a way to play around it.
They're not gonna stop. There's no real way to stop it.
No, they realize it's working. They're gonna keep doing it. Not just gonna have to adjust to the way Huskers are playing.
Gentry inbounds it to Brandenburg. Brandenburg just looking for some help. Oh my gosh, they are all over the Panthers. Collier misses the lay in there. This is some high-paced basketball right now, folks. Todd puts it up for the three. 7-19. 2:50 left in the first quarter. Little slip up there. Panther ball still. Clock violation there by Chance Oldham coming in for Andrew Collier, as well as Jalen Hudson and Trayvon Hudson subbing in. Todd, the paint. James. Todd driving back in. He doesn't go. Like Panthers and the Huskers had some words for each other there. Button inbounding for the Huskers. Button over the top to Jennings. Hudson gets there, trying to force a stop. Huskers are all the way back at the back of the court. Button on the perimeter, puts it up for three. Off the back of the rim. Aversman gets the board there. Passes it back out to Button. Button to Aversman. Aversman inside to Todd. Todd below to Button. Button puts it up for the two. 7-21. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Tyler Brandenburg taking on twos there, getting into Jay-Sean Jackson. Aversman trying to disrupt the passing lane there. Panthers need to get it inside. Jackson driving, puts it up for two. Doesn't go. But now he goes to the line for two. Foul on center Lucas Burns. First one goes for Jackson.
Panthers here just really looking to connect some passes.
Yeah, the Huskers are just sitting in their lanes. They got no room to pass at all right now. Jackson goes 1 for 2 from Hudson. Oh my gosh. Todd is slicing up through there. Jackson gets a steal though. Got inside, loses it, out of bounds, Husker ball. Keyshawn Callaway subs in for Jay-Sean Jackson. Brandenburg inbound for the Panthers. Finds Callaway big in the paint. Callaway tries to put up a hard shot. Hold him in the paint. Can't get the board. Brandenburg puts it up for three. Doesn't go. Todd gets the rebound for the Huskers. Todd passes it out to Button on the perimeter. Button out to Aversman. Aversman to Jennings. Inside the Burns. Student section getting loud here. Jump ball. Panthers ball. 1:02 left in the first quarter. 8-21 Huskers lead. Huskers playing a little softer now. Only got 2 men in the press. Sorry, stumbling over my words there. And Aversman intercepts Brandenburg's pass. And inside goes Page for the lay-in. 8-23. Huskers lead in the first quarter. 45 seconds in, going down. Howell losing his feet in there. Gets it out to Hudson. Oldham over the top to Brandenburg. Brandenburg puts it up a 3 off the front of the rim. Oldham puts it up for the tough 2, and it's in! 10-23 in the first quarter. "20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Huskers just trying to drain some clock. Button puts up the 3 from the perimeter. Oldham doesn't get the board there. Page. Oldham fighting for it. And that's Panthers ball. 7.2 left in the first. Oldham goes to the line for 2. It looks like he didn't want to shoot those free throws. Second foul for Burns. Oh yeah, chance! Do it again, Charles! Oh yeah, Chaz! Oh yeah, boy! My bad, I'm yelling. That's my dog. That's my little brother. I apologize. I apologize for that, folks. Apologize for that, folks. Got a little excited. As a student here, I do show school spirit. Maybe a little too much sometimes, but got to support my team. All right, 23-12, Huskers lead, start of the second quarter. Aversman out to Page. Button on the perimeter, James on Button. Good defense by the Panthers here. Page in the corner puts it up for 3 over the top. Push off foul on Williams. Taking it down quick with the Panthers. Underneath for Chance Oldham. Ellery inbounds it to Button. Button back out to Ellery. Student section getting loud here for the Panthers. Ellery on the perimeter. Passes it inside to Todd. Gentry intercepts it. And Todd knocks it out of Gentry's hand. Gentry hurting a little bit there. James inbounding for the Panthers. Out to Gentry. Gentry taking it inside over the top of Collier. Collier, his pass skips and interfered with. Good pass there by Oldham. Oldham coming inside. Oldham and Todd getting chirpy there. Allen taking it down court for the Huskers. Button, mid-range, knocks it down. Drew inbounds it to Jackson. Jackson over the top to Collier. Collier puts up, lays it in. 25-14, Huskers lead. 6 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Burns lays it in for 2 for the Huskers, 27-14. Puts it up for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound there. Doesn't get it. Callaway comes in for Oldham. Caught inside. Jackson intercepts it. Jackson spin around, puts it up for 2. Just rolls off the back of the rim there. Page taking it down court for the Huskers. Page passing it inside. Callaway intercepts it. Off the deflection from Collier. Panthers picking up some momentum here, trying to keep it going. They just need to score.
Panthers just looking to put some points up here.
Yeah. Williams inbounding it here for the Panthers. Jackson misses the pass there. Allery gets the pass off the deflection and knocks it out of bounds. Uses the ball but gets it to Hudson. Collier gets underneath, tries to lay it in for 2 just over the top of the rim. Button in the corner, puts it up for 3. Bounce off the back of the rim. Inside to Burns. Burns lays it in for 2. Top to Callaway. Callaway gets blocked. Todd slips at midcourt and loses the ball. It remains Huskers ball. Button on the perimeter. Out to Allery. Todd in the corner. Todd takes it inside to Burns. Back out to Todd. Allery at the top of the key. Button inside the paint. Todd puts it up for 2 and is blocked at the rim by Collier. Callaway inbounding for the Panthers. Finds James Williams. Inside the corner. Collier can't bank that one in. Allery driving down inside. This is the lay-in there. Allery in the corner. Off the back of the rim. Burns gets the rebound. Callaway with the block. Collier fouls Burns at the rim. Knocks his first one down. Oversman comes in for Allery. (31-14) timeout Panthers. While we have time here, we'd like to thank our sponsors for the yearbook this year. Angie Marie's, Buzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbook this year. Welcome back, folks, to the start of the second quarter here. It is currently 31-14. Huskers lead the Panthers. There's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in this first half. And a bunch of fumbling there at mid-court. Todd gets the rebound from his own shot 3 times, then draws the foul for an and one.
You're really just hoping these Panthers go into halftime, come out with a good plan to just go around how the Huskers are playing full court press here.
Yeah, they softened up a little bit at the start of the second quarter, and Panthers took a little bit of an advantage there, but then they tightened back down on that full court press, and as you can see, it's working. Collier to the line for 2. Collier makes his second one, scores now 34-15. Huskers lead. Iversman inside to Burns. Out to Button, inside to Jennings. Back outside to Burns. Rebound inside, lays it in for 2 for the Huskers. Callaway inbounds it to Williams. Jackson inside for 2. 36-17. 2:50 left in the second half, or the first half. My apologies. Iversman over the top to Button. Huskers looking for somebody inside. Panthers playing good defense in there. Todd out to Jennings. Jennings inside to Button. Button somehow gets that pass. But Jackson gets the rebound off. Layup. Callaway inside. Draws the 2. Heads to the line. the ball back after Callaway's 2. Todd driving inside. Misses the 2. Callaway blocks. Hudson gets the rebound and lays it in for 2.
That hypes up the crowd there a little bit.
Huskers ball. Hudson. Technical foul on Oldham there. Button gets a free shot from the line. Scores 37-19 Huskers. Now 38-19. Huskers get the ball back. Benjamin out to Allery over the top to 23, Jackson Button. Collier with the rebound. Collier bounces it off Todd to Callaway. Then gets, gets boxed up inside by 4 Huskers defenders. Collier goes to the line for 2. Hudson disrupting the passing lane there. Brock Page comes in for Robert Allery for the Huskers. Hudson disrupts the pass and knocks it out of bounds. Huskers now inbound. Ja'Shawn Jackson comes in for Trayvon Hudson. Button over the top to Page. Page out to Todd. Todd to the top of the key, Button. Inside the Button as well. Stays inside, stays patient. Lays it in for 2. 40-20, Huskers lead. 45 seconds left in this first half. Callaway inside of Jackson. Callaway taking it back inside. Brandenburg's 3 does not go there. Over the top. Todd puts it up for lays it in for 2. 42-20. Huskers lead. Inside, Collier is blocked.
This is the definition of a high-paced basketball game.
It's hard to keep up, man. It's just back and forth and back and forth. Panthers get down there, put up a few shots, then the Huskers bring it back down, put in a shot, and It's just back and forth and back and forth. Hudson outside the Brandenburg, back up top to Hudson. Holloway doesn't have enough time, doesn't find a shot. That's the end of the second half. Huskers lead 42-20. Before we enter halftime, we'd like to thank our yearbook sponsors again. Angie Marie's, Buzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbook this year. Why does... No, dude, it's actually like muting and unmuting at the same time. I apologize there, folks. I was unsure if I was muted the entire time there, if I was unmuted. Currently 45-22 here. Huskers lead the Panthers with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Panthers trying to get something going. We've seen some flashes of life so far, but there, the Panthers taking an unnecessary foul. A foul is on Jamison Williams. He fouls number 3, Robert Allery. He goes to the line for his free 2 points. Collier comes in for Williams. Some confusion down there with how many shots Allery got to take there. It was 2. Ref called out 2. Huskers lead 46-22 in the third quarter. 5 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. Button on the inbound for the Huskers. Goes down below to Todd. Todd gets a tracking. Panthers ball at the opposite backfield. That's an inbound for the Panthers. That's an out to Callaway. Callaway passes to Collier in the corner. Over the top to Gentry. Gentry off the front of the rim. Jackson tries to pass it inside to Callaway and gets Todd. And Callaway intercepts Todd's pass there. Callaway taking it inside. And it is a shooting foul on number 3, Robert Allery. Keyshawn Callaway to the line for 2. Collier keeps it in bounds, puts it up for 2. And gets fouled on the way up to a shot. Collier goes to the line for 2. 47-22 Huskers lead. Collier's second shot comes off the back of the rim. Outside of Todd. Page puts it up for 2. Jennings gets his rebound and puts it up for 2 as well, but Jackson comes away with it, trying to take it inside out to Hudson. Hudson across to Gentry. Gentry just getting it.
Panthers are just looking for something here, something to capitalize on to hopefully get that spark going. It's just not showing up.
Yeah, but it's tough when you got 3 or 4 guys on you all the time. Whoever has the ball is just going to get swarmed by Huskers defenders.
Yeah.
foul on number 1, William Butler. Keyshawn Callaway to the line for 2. Huskers playing sloppy here. The Panthers need to find some way to capitalize on these Huskers' mistakes. I mean, they're getting steals. They're getting down court. They're just getting stopped as soon as they get in the paint. Callaway biting on the pass there. He's inside the Todd. Jackson knocks it away. Callaway in the backcourt. Jackson picks it up for 2, though. Inside, lays it in for 2. 49-26, Huskers lead. Good dime there by Jackson to Callaway. Inside to Collier from Callaway. And Collier draws another foul and goes to the line for another 2 shots. These free throw shots are very pivotal for the Panthers right now. They got to put some points on the board. So if you can just keep draining free throws, you'll be good. Those 1-pointers, they add up. Eddie knocks in the first one. Burns coming in for Jennings and Aversman coming in for Allery. Collier knocks down his second. 49-28. Huskers still lead the Panthers here in the third quarter. 4 minutes to go.
It looks like chances came in there for Collier.
Body paint. That's the inside to Burns. Burns over the top. Callaway comes away with the rebound. Callaway over the top to Hudson. Hudson takes it inside. Little man with a big heart, Jalen Hudson. Lays it in for 2. Panthers finding something. They're getting the gears going. Timeout blue. And we return for more Noster Panthers basketball. Tonight they're up against the Lafayette County Huskers. Huskers currently lead 49-30 here in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. Panthers before the Huskers took a timeout. We're finding some momentum. They're getting that spark going, getting the ball moving, keeping the ball stopped by the Huskers. And you see that now with the adjustments that they've made at halftime. The Panthers are now playing full court press against the Huskers. They just need to keep the Huskers out of the paint. Brandenburg down court to Hudson. Oh, and the lay-in doesn't go. Driving down, Euros inside. Jackson over the top to Hudson. Hudson goes back to Callaway. Callaway losing his defender on the way. Callaway passes it inside where Eamon Todd takes it away. And Callaway with the big block at the rim against Button. Noster showing some fight. Todd puts it up for 2, knocks it down.
Say Panthers down here 23 points here. But if you think this is definitely doable for the Panthers, that is only the third period.
They got to keep the ball secure though. Page puts it in for 2. One with the sneaky behind the back pass there. And the Panthers. Huskers are just all over the ball right now. The Panthers need to find some ball security here and ensure that the Huskers aren't going to make plays off of their mistakes. Brennenberg's 3 does not go there. Foul on Burns on the Huskers. Jackson goes to the line for 2. Huskers inbounding here. Todd puts it over the top. Inside, Hudson loses it. Oldham gets it back for the Panthers. Oldham inside to Collier. Collier looking for the shot. Passes it out to Gentry. Gentry inside to Jackson. Jackson puts it up. Panthers get the ball back off the tip. Hudson up on the top to Jackson. Jackson misses the lay-in there. Page across the field to Todd. Todd isn't in for another 2. 59-31, Huskers lead. Page trying to go in there and sneak that one out. Looking for a steal there by Page. Jackson going to the line for 2. Jackson goes 2 for 2 for the line. 59-33. Huskers lead. 1 minute left in the third quarter here. Abrams knocks down the 3. Huskers lead 62-33 here in the third quarter. Hudson out to Jackson. Jackson over the top to Hudson. Just throws it up a little bit too high. Button inbounds to Abersman for the Huskers. Looking inside. Todd in the corner. Inside to Page. Page puts it up for 2. Benjamin gets the rebound, puts it back up. Foul on the Huskers there. Gentry to the line for 2. Benjamin coming out. Yeah, Allery coming in for the Huskers. Gentry knocks that one down. 62-34 here in the third quarter as Last Points one down. Huskers just looking to dribble out the clock. Todd loses it. Hudson taking it down, putting it up for two. Hudson with a little bit of an ankle stinger there. Coming down hard. Okay, young man's all right. Well, while we're in between quarters here, we'd like to thank our yearbook sponsors, Angie Marie's, Buzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbook this year. And we're back, folks, to the start of the fourth quarter here. Huskers lead 62-36. Robert Allery passing that to William Button to Todd inside the Jennings. Back out to Allery. Allery with the three off the back of the rim. Button putting it up for three. Doesn't go. Trayvon Hudson with the rebound, taking it back down court inside Brandenburg. And Allery takes that one right on top of the kneecap.
Yeah, I say he'd be feeling that one.
Yeah, that one looked like it stung a little bit there. Panthers ball still. Callaway inbounds it to Williams. Williams gets his pass disrupted. William Button inside. Lays it in for two. 64-36. Huskers lead. Williams inside the Oldham. Oldham just off the Panthers. Button goes inside there. Callaway. Todd inside the Jerry zone. Puts it up to two. Inbounds Todd. Todd puts it into two. 68-36. Huskers lead. Callaway out to Trayvon and win. Callaway looking inside over the top to Williams. Todd knocks it out of bounds. Panthers ball. Williams inbounding for the Panthers. Williams inbounds it to Callaway. Callaway out to Brandenburg. Brandenburg looking for a shot there. Callaway puts it up for two. Doesn't go. Hudson puts it back up for another two. 68-38. Huskers lead. Travel on Robert Alley. James Williams bringing it down court for Panthers. Going outside to the corner, loses it to Eamon Todd. Inside, Robert Allery puts it up for three. 70-38, Huskers lead. Callaway inside to Oldham. Oldham puts it up for two. Oldham is fouled there. Big man didn't want to take the free throws earlier, but nailed them both. Let's see if he can nail them again. And the first one goes. Oldham misses his second free throw. There goes 1 for 2 from the line. Huskers lead 70-39 in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes remaining. Todd goes over the top to Mariano Rodriguez. Number 23, Jackson Button coming in for LeBron Jennings. Rodriguez taking his second free throw here. Oldham tips it to Callaway. Callaway bringing it back down court for the Panthers. Inside to Hudson. Hudson is fouled on his shot by number 23, Jackson Button. Apologize. Fouled by Eamon Todd. Cade Contrell coming in for Keyshawn Callaway, and Colton McNeil coming in for Chance Oldham. The second free throw doesn't go there. Huskers lead 71-39, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Fighting for the ball there. Huskers just trying to burn out some clock here. Panthers don't have much time to make a comeback now. It would be a fantastic miracle if they could, though. Contrell inbounds it to Hudson. Hudson out to McNeil. McNeil inside. Up top to Contrell. Contrell to Raymond. Contrell out to McNeil. McNeil out to Hudson. Renenberg inside. Finds McNeil. Hudson takes the three. Knocks it down. Senior Trayvon Hudson with the three. Huskers lead 71-42. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Huskers take a timeout. During this short intermission, we'd like to thank our yearbook sponsors: Angie Marie's, Fuzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbooks. Steal from the Panthers, passes it to Contrell. Contrell takes it inside and loses it. Back down court. Either go. Contrell gets a rebound from the Panthers. Vandenberg out to Hudson. Hudson out to Contrell. Contrell out to Raymond. Raymond takes a shot off the front of the rim. Game, folks. One more time before we leave, we'd like to thank our yearbook sponsors for this year: Angie Marie's, Buzzy Bees Infant Daycare, Equity Bank, Noster Physical Therapy, Ready Set Grow Daycare Center, Sonic, and all the senior parents who purchased ads in the yearbooks this year. Thank you for joining me and Corbin tonight. It was a tough matchup for the Panthers, but you win some, you lose some. Have a good night, folks.